Hello again, this is Dave Lorenzo with RainmakerLawyer.com, and today we're going to talk about first impressions and your blog or your website. That's right, first impressions are powerful and they're lasting. Exactly what your mother told you when you were a kid is 100% true online as well as offline. So when you're writing your blog posts or creating articles that appear on your website, you have to make 100% certain you do three key things. The first thing, first and foremost, is you want to create an attractive headline that will grab your readers and draw them in. The second thing you want to do is you want to create compelling content that's written in the language that your readers can relate to. And the third thing you want to do is you want to be professional. You want to convey a professional image. Now, let me take each of these three things and explain why they're so important. They're critical to the first impression you make to the readers and the visitors of your website. The headline is critical because people just skim. They don't take the time to read a whole article or visit an entire website before they make a decision as to whether they want to stay on it or not. Headline really grabs the reader and sucks them in. This is particularly true if you're going to send your articles out via email. Your subject line is incredibly important, but that's a topic for another video, maybe even a video that you can watch tomorrow on this website. On your website itself, your headline is going to be the thing, the article title is going to be the thing that grabs readers and pull them in. So make that headline compelling and give it some language that will be provocative and enticing to the reader. Unfinished questions are fantastic. Titles that convey a benefit are excellent. That's what I encourage all the folks who work with me to do, is to write a title that contains a benefit or that asks a question. Now, the content of your article has to be written in a way that engages the reader and appears professional, but is still in the language of the layman. So oftentimes I will see lawyers write content for their blog posts or that appears on the website that is really academic in nature, or reads like something that you are going to submit to the court or to a jury. And you don't want to do that. You want to speak in a conversational tone of voice, and you want that tone of voice to carry through in all your content on the website, because the reader is envisioning having a conversation with you. The final point, really important on your blog posts or your web articles, is that you always want to be professional. So often I see people who try to be the Howard Stern or the shock jock of the internet just for shock value's sake, just to be provocative and get people to say, oh, look at this guy. 9 times out of 10 that doesn't work. It works for one person. It works for Howard Stern. It works on TV for Jerry Springer. It doesn't work for lawyers. It's not going to work on your website or your blog post. They're not going to hire you if you curse and berate and bash other people. It's just not going to happen. So be professional. Those three things will make sure, if you follow those three rules, it'll make sure your content is not only compelling, but people come back and read it over and over again. Let me go through them one more time for you. Create a compelling headline. Make sure that people are drawn in by the information that you've put on your website. Number 2, make sure your content is in a conversational tone, professional, yet conversational. And number 3, always be professional. Use appropriate language at all times and make sure you are the epitome of professionalism, because ultimately a lawyer is a representation of their clients, which is kind of the definition of being a lawyer, but they're going to hire you based on your professional appearance, and the web is part of your professional appearance. My name is Dave Lorenzo, and if you'd like more great tips just like these, you can find me at RainmakerLawyer.com. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.